It's Rebel Gaming Club. I don't know if we're doing a quiet episode or not.
We could try that.
But
Rebel Gaming Club Worst Pickup episode 137.
130-fucking-7.
That's Fred Villari, Taekwondo.
Damn right.
Guys, we are a weekly pickup show. I'm Dan, that is Nick, and we have a bunch of media this week. And we have a package from the Hatch.
Oh my god, that's huge.
It's weird with the Hatch. Every time I'm struggling to find stuff in the wild and kind of being inspired, it happens, you know, every couple months I'm not inspired, I'm just not getting stuff. And what happens is the Hatch comes through. I don't know if we're connected somehow, but he knows when the RGC needs a package.
He's got a huge package.
That's a really big package. So that is definitely one of the highlights of this episode, and we're going to get to it in a little bit. But first off, I don't have any news at all other than I'm playing still the new Fire Emblem game.
I just picked it up, so I'm starting that today.
And I've had to restart twice now, but besides that, everything else is golden. Everything else is golden.
Yeah.
And that's all I have for news.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's it. And you got some new board games.
I did. I got some nice rare board games.
So eventually we're going to make our way back over to his place and see what board games.
I won't disappoint.
No.
Not like I do something. Whatever.
I had to get my car inspected.
Ugh, I gotta do that too.
Yeah. So I went to my buddy Jeremy, who works at one of the local shops around here. I went to school with him. We were very good friends all the way through school, and through the years we've lost touch because he moved and I moved. But it's always good to see him, and when I brought my car in, he's like, you know what? I have some VHS tapes I think you might like. So sure enough, on my next visit, he brought a little stack of VHS tapes.
Oh.
Let's check them out right now. First up, we got this Elves. This looks like a B horror film from the late 80s. I know nothing about this, but Sage, if you look at that real quick, you're going to tell that's gold right there.
Oh my god, they're not working for Santa anymore. You know what? Sure, I'll watch it.
That looks incredible, right?
Oh yeah.
And I know, because RGC fans, you know, you guys always know everything there is to know. And one of you guys is going to be like, Elves is incredible.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the town, bloodthirsty elves are about to get down.
Yo, what it is, Rebel Gamers? It's been a little bit. Dan hit me up the other day, wanted to see if I would review a horror movie for you guys, which wasn't altogether surprising. What was surprising, though, was that it was a Christmas movie. Seems a little early for those, but who am I to argue? Christmas is really more of a state of mind than it is a time of year, I guess, so...
Elves was written and directed by Jeffrey Mandel and produced by Mark Paglia. It stars Dan Haggerty, Deanna Lund, and Ken Carpenter. It was distributed by AIP Home Video and released on October 24th of 1989. And it coincidentally has a runtime of 89 minutes. Basic gist of this shit is this girl, Kirsten, is really bummed on Christmas because she has a shitty family. Her grandpa's physically abusive, her mom's emotionally abusive, and her little brother is a creepy little pervert. She also has a really shitty department store job. She decides to put a hex on Christmas out in the woods with her friends, inadvertently spilling some blood and resurrecting a fucking elf, I guess. This elf proceeds to go around just, you know, sort of indiscriminately killing people. Once the people making this motherfucker realized they'd killed too many people too quick, they threw in a bunch of side plots like a department store Santa who used to be a detective that's trying to help her figure this out. They end up cracking the case and revealing that her grandfather is actually her father, who committed incest with her mom to create her so that she could birth the master race by having sex with an elf. Yeah. Apparently, elves were one of the creatures saved on Noah's Ark. The Nazis were doing experiments on them. Her grandpa is part of a Nazi cult that was trying to, you know, bring about the Fourth Reich by this master race being born through the elves. There's a magical elf gem that's never really completely explained, nor is it really used to any real effect. It's really just a bunch of nonsense. The true star of this movie is Dan Haggerty and the terrible, terrible dialogue that is prevalent throughout the entire thing. It's absolutely absolutely hilarious. Outside of that, it's just really not that great. You know, the effects are basically non-existent. The elf looks pretty fucking silly. All the kills are pretty lackluster with the exception of the bathtub electrocution towards the end of the movie. And aside from the hilarious dialogue that's hilarious more so because of the delivery than it is because of what they're saying, the movie really is kind of mean-spirited. And that's not something I would normally complain about because usually it would add something to the sort of narrative of the movie. And this, it's just kind of there because I think the people that made it were a little bit mean-spirited. The fucking girl's mom drowns her cat in the toilet at one point for no real reason, and it never kind of comes back around or gets explained. Definitely worth seeing at least once, though. I'd highly recommend seeing it with a little bit of beer in you. It's far from perfect, and it's borderline fucking stupid, but you'll get some good laughs out of it.
Oh, that's good. That's a good tagline.
That just makes it better. That just makes it
So
better.
that was the first one I saw. I was like, you know what? That's a good start, Jeremy. Next up, he gave this Rock Video Monthly. These were cool. This is before YouTube and everything, so you would have to, if you wanted your music videos and you wanted to be able to watch them over and over, you would have to get these VHS tapes. And this has Megadeth, Machine Head, Quicksand, Slash a Snake Pit, Sick of It All, Downset, a bunch of great bands. I remember these tapes. This is really cool. You guys out there remember those tapes, maybe? Richard Brian Kahn, you probably do. He had these from when you know.
Oh, those are classics.
Yeah, these are classics. So this was our senior year of high school. He would have got these. And this is this banjo VHS promotional tape here. That's pretty awesome. And also he had the Donkey Kong one as well. And this was, I mean, he didn't even open it, so it still has the promotional stuff in it and his address on, you know, where he lived. So Jeremy, thank you so much.
That's awesome.
That's really neat to see, and I appreciate it, and thank you for taking care of the cars. Next up, did a little bit of thrifting. And like I said earlier, I didn't have much luck this week. I found Twilight Princess on the Wii.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's something. I found a copy of Nintendo Monopoly, which is pretty cool. It's missing one of the pieces in there, unfortunately.
Oh no.
It was the Pikmin, the little Pikmin figure.
I was about to be like, is it the Pikmin one? Because that's like the coolest one.
It was the coolest one. I was like, son of a bitches.
Oh well, that's alright.
Out thrifting for $6. We found the PS2 Slim here, the silver one with a couple memory cards and the controller. Unfortunately, the controller does not work. It's a shame because it's in really good shape, but the system does. So it's always good to have a backup system. And then I see this sitting out for $15.
Another PS3.
Another PS3. This is this is the later model too. This is the slim version. This is the one I use actually for most of my gaming. So now I have a backup.
Well, there you go.
Because you know these are going to shit the bed at some point.
Oh yeah.
So the way I see it, you know, it's good to have a backup on especially these consoles. The cartridge stuff I'm not worried about. But the disc-based stuff, it makes me nervous. I'm like, especially the controllers for PS3. Eventually those are going to be so obsolete that to find a working one is going to be near impossible.
Sadly, yeah.
Unless the people start to really... I'm sure that there are people out there that fix them.
Oh yeah. And
I just don't know any of them.
Yeah, and they could do like the Super Nintendo and stuff, how third parties are now making the controllers. I mean, it's going to be a little harder.
There's a whole lot more tech involved.
Yeah. I just don't want my PS1 and PS2 collection to be void in like 20 years and be like, back in the old day when you could play that shit.
That's a weird concept. What do you guys think? Do you think that in like 10 years from now we're going to see third-party PS3 controllers making a comeback, kind of like what we've seen with NES and Super Nintendo? That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully.
Went to GameStop this week because they're still doing their 3 for $15 sale, and I've taken advantage of it. First up, I picked up this Project X Zone 2. Indirectly, I got it from Sage because he traded it in.
Yeah.
And you got $3 for it?
Something like that, because I got the extra credit towards 3 houses.
And I paid like $4 and change for it. So, thanks, Nick.
No problem, man.
Picked up a couple PS4 games. I'll have to find the cases eventually. Rogue Trooper. They've ported this over a million times.
I was gonna say, I know I've heard of it, and I'm sure it's garbage.
Copy of Prey on the PS4.
That's good. See, I loved Prey. I don't know why so many people hated it.
Loading Human Chapter 1. It's a VR game.
Oh, yep. Never mind. I remember that.
Dirt cheap, so snag that. Left Alive, still sealed. This was $4.50, so.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I heard this isn't great, but it's a part of the Front Mission series.
Huh. I didn't even know that.
But it plays like Metal Gear. So, like, why?
It's not the point of Front Mission.
I don't even know what is this? Valentino Rossi, some sort of racing game. I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
It was dirt cheap, so. Went to Walmart, and I found this for $5.
What? I'm gonna head there today.
Cooney 2. Well, this was the last one. So I have the collector's edition all sealed up that I overpaid on day one.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, that pisses me off. Then to find this for $5, I'm just like, alright, I guess.
Almost, man.
GameStop. No, these weren't GameStop. This was Best Buy. Best Buy. Picked up the Genesis Classics.
I love those. Those, the Atari ones, they're so fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of great games on this, and I think I ended up paying like $16 for it.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. And Mutant Year Zero, Road to Eden. This just came out, and I bought it from Best Buy because there was a $10 kickback. So it ended up being like $30.
Never even heard of that.
Strategy game.
Huh.
Plays kind of like XCOM.
Oh, those are fun.
So really neat. Another Switch game. Oh, I found one music CD this week. Ugly Kid Joe. Ugly as They Want to Be. This is the EP that kind of put them on the map.
It can't be a huge map. I've never heard of them.
What the fuck, Sage? I love it because you guys out there every week in the comments are like, does Sage not know anything about music?
I like to stick to my...
The bag of rocks jingling around.
Yeah, like the little... My 1937 Halloween Noises album I got. So, that's pretty much where it ends. I know, I read those comments. I cry. I'm like, I know stuff about music, guys. Just good music. So, you know.
Walmart for $10. We picked up this full panoramic camera.
That is awesome.
So hopefully we can do an episode where you guys will be in the room with us and be able to kind of rotate around. Hopefully it works. It was $10. I don't know. So
We'll see.
we will see. Yeah, so that's a bulk of the pickups this week. But now we obviously have the highlight, which is this massive box from the Hatch.
Want me to bring the chair over?
Hold on. So, yeah, this is what I see on the porch last night. Yep. All right. So.
Oh my lord.
Oh my lord is right. I don't even know where to start. Let's wheel it in a little bit
Yeah.
so you can look at it.
I feel like we're in the Goonies and we just found the treasure. Except this is probably better.
I don't know if there's an order. Oh, there we go. We got a note, and I'm going to read it through the first time. No fuck-ups.
Hey Dan, here's a couple more of those old Wii games you're looking for. They come from my little brother who also is a fan of the RGC. Thank you, little brother. We threw in some extra little goodies to spice things up. In about a week or so, I'll start my own purge of my collection. I usually do this about every 2 years. Keep up the great work and best wishes to all in the RGC family. The Hatch.
Nice.
Yeah, so we were talking, obviously, a couple weeks ago about purging out some of your collection, and, you know, you've done it quite often.
Oh, yeah.
You like to thin it right out, and you say, you know what, I don't need this anymore. I haven't got to that point yet.
Feels good. Feels free.
But I keep looking at these Super Nintendo games, and I got a feeling it will be the first to go in the collection.
See, you could purge those and turn it into a Wii U set. More Switch games. Exactly. You got to trade up. That's what I do.
See, not for a Wii U collection, though. Because I already have about 70 of those, and it's just the good stuff.
Yeah, but then, they got the GameCube, you got the Wii, finish the Wii U, work on Switch.
A complete Switch set?
Yeah.
That's
Look, my
weird.
OCD's killing me. You need to do it.
It's madness. But Hatch, good luck with your purge, and I'm excited to open all this stuff up. And thanks to your little brother. That's so awesome. I don't know your name. Little Hatch.
I would say just call him Little Hatch.
All right. So we got some games in here. First up, we got Bratz Kids. And as you remember, Papa Pete hooked it up a little while ago with this already. So this is a double now, but
It's good trade bait.
trade bait, or my buddy Richard Brian Kahn, he's been going with a lot of shovel lately, so he might be interested, or maybe another. There's got to be someone in the RGC universe that is also going for a complete collection, because this game is it's not easy to find.
No.
So much appreciated for tracking that down. Volume 2, Glee Karaoke Revolution. Did need this. So that is awesome. And I think at this point we're down now to like 25 games away from a
Lord.
complete Wii set.
We are almost there.
My wall cannot wait for it to be complete. Oh, we got a sealed copy of the Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay.
See, I like those games. I thought they were fun as hell.
I've never seen the movies.
They're so good.
That's what I've heard.
And they just announced the script for the new one is already done.
Fuck
You gotta
me.
watch it.
I mean, that's rad. It's
Yeah.
always cool to see sealed up stuff like that. Oh my god. Another sealed game? And this is the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. I'll admit, I've watched probably 2 or 3 episodes of this show.
I don't know what the hell that is.
This is funny because I think these guys were fighting a little while ago, or maybe this was a while ago. Yeah, I don't know. We had an episode. We had someone talk about it.
Huh.
Oh shit! A sealed copy of Paranormal Activity. That's incredible.
I love
because
that game. It's fucking awesome.
I remember you talking this one up, but this is one that has been on my radar. I've really wanted to play.
It's so good. So good.
I cannot wait to fire this up. And was this an exclusive somewhere?
That's
I think it was.
That's the only place I've seen it, and that's where I bought it. So probably.
Fuck, Hatch. That is so incredible of you. Much appreciated. Got a copy of Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5, the remix.
Not bad.
Very cool. I've dabbled with the first one.
I did too. I think
And I realize I suck at these games really bad.
I can't get by the feet. Their shoes are too fucking big. It bothered me to the point I had to stop playing.
But this is awesome. Thank you very much. Oh, this is rad. This PSP, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Awesome. I've never seen a copy of this out in the wild. And, wow.
That's not bad.
Very, very cool. Thank you so much. Have you played any of the side games off of the Kingdom Hearts?
No.
It's weird. I don't know anyone that's actually played those.
My little brother that lives with me, he's beaten all of them except the third one, which he said was so bad he couldn't even play through it, so he just...
Oh, wow. All right. So he's the expert on that.
Yeah, he's a lot better at it than me.
What do we got here? We got some
Brackets?
some sort of feet bracket here.
Might have to message him and be like, I don't know what that
I don't know.
is. Well, thanks for those.
Yeah, that's incredible. That is incredible. All right, next up.
Just when everyone thought we were safe, there's a lot more.
Yeah. What do we got here? Oh shit. Oh man, Hatch.
Wow.
That is incredible. This Pac-Man book, but it has the record with it. I love when it's all written in too. Yep. Stacy McCarty there. Springtown, Texas. Oh, it's even got the puffy sticker there. Look at that.
That's awesome.
Oh man. Super cool. Let's check the old record here. Yep. All looks to be intact. That is awesome. Thank you very much. I love novelty 7-inches like that.
Oh yeah.
As a kid, I mean, I had the record player. I'd sit down and I'd fire those up. Oh, jeez. What do we got here? Just Dance Summer Party.
Oh, hell yeah.
Needed it. Down to 25. What do we got here? Just Dance 2016.
Man, he really likes to dance, huh?
Man. I hope he did not spend $29.99 on this.
I'd feel real bad.
I would too.
Maybe on launch day it was $29.99.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
I'll say, because I'm pretty sure those.
But thank you. These later Just Dance games are pretty tough to come by because obviously they didn't sell as many and it's so late. Whoop. We got FIFA Soccer 12.
Nice.
That's awesome. So we got to be at like 24, 23 games away now.
Yeah, it's like right there.
And I think this is where it's going to start to get really difficult.
Yeah. Those.
Got a copy of Steel Battalion on
That's
the
a fun
Xbox.
If you have the controller, that game was a blast.
That's neat. FIFA 14, sealed up. We got Star Blood Arena. Did not have this. Is this an online game?
It's a VR game.
It's a VR game. That's awesome.
Never even heard of it, to be honest. Oh,
No?
gonna have to try it now.
Yeah. And got 3 more packages here.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Oh, holy
Oh,
crap.
it's back. What do we got here?
Oh my god. It's
Yep.
the controller. Oh my god.
Yes, Dan, this is Steel Battalion for the OG Xbox. You deserve this. Plus, I don't need a 6th controller hanging around my house. Damn it. You will need to reassemble the controller. Easy to do. Shipped it this way.
The brackets.
Does Tight White have this shit? And I can say Tight White does have this shit.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna need to come over and play this a bit.
Oh my god. This is fucking incredible. Yeah, we need to fire this up.
Yeah, I think I know what another episode's gotta be.
For years, I've thought about this.
And now it's a
It
reality.
is a real. Oh my god. Ugh.
Holy crap.
This packing job is really good. I can't get it out.
He wanted to make sure nothing. Oh my, he wrapped the pedal.
He wrapped the pedals all up there.
He made sure.
Oh man, feel the torque on that too. That's legit.
Holy. Yeah, that's not cheap stuff. Holy
Nope.
crap.
I've never felt one of those either.
You know, the only time I ever played that game was at a friend's house and we weren't allowed to play long because, you know, the controller wasn't expensive. So it's one of those where I only got to play for like 15 minutes and my whole life I was just like, I need to fucking play. Like,
Well, I've seen people play it, and it's like the learning curve is insane. Like you actually got to learn the button schemes.
and I got excited when they announced the second one for the 360. I was like, hell yeah! And then it was the
Oh,
most
the
disappointing
Kinect.
game I've ever.
It was
Oh, no, no.
super broken.
No, there was one before that. It was I think it was around launch title, and it was just so bad. It was online and it was meant to have like all this
It wasn't the Connect version?
No,
where you were having
that was the third one, I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there was another Steel Battalion. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. Holy Lord.
God, Hatch, this has been super, super kind and
Yeah,
very exciting, and it made what was going to be a very lackluster episode a very special episode. Oh, man.
Yeah, I said I didn't want to drop anything.
I guess the other deal with this is it came originally in a military-looking box.
Yep.
So I'm gonna have to find a box to put it in. So I guess that's the thing about having these controllers. If you don't have a place to store them.
That was a crazy
Jesus.
delivery.
Yeah. What?
Wow.
Hatch, much appreciated, and anything I can ever do for you, you let me know, because obviously I owe you big time. I guess it's a great way to celebrate 3 years on YouTube.
Yeah.
So maybe that's a 3-year celebration.
That's a great 3-year celebration.
Speaking of things I've gotten lately, my buddy John has been collecting guitars. This is a preview for next week. Been collecting all kinds of really cool guitars. He showed this one guitar in a video, and he was like, "Yeah, that's my least favorite guitar here." And I'm like, "That is your coolest guitar." And he said to me, he goes, "Dan, you play a medley of Poison songs, post it on Facebook. I'll give you that guitar." So next week, guys, we're gonna find out what guitar my buddy John hooked it up with. It's incredible. It's super generous.
It's exciting.
And it's very inspiring, because right now, with RCR back, I'm eager to write the best material that I could possibly write, and there is no better axe to do it on than the one that's right behind me. So that will be next week's episode, guys. Any parting shouts to anyone as we sign off?
I know music. I'm just saying. You shit on me every week. And I did see Dinosaur said that Final Fantasy VII was a good game. He tried to start that, but I was like, I'm gonna be the bigger man and walk away.
You piss a lot of people off with some of these comments, Sage. I like it.
It's true. Like, y'all are like, Final Fantasy VII's the best one ever, and I'm like, wrong. It was just the first one you played.
Every week is a hot take from this guy, and you guys in the comments are like, "You better shut his goddamn mouth."
Yeah, fucking come make me shut it.
Yeah, come fight
It's
Sage.
gonna be RCG WrestleMania 1. Me on whoever. I don't even care.
Naked.
No.
Naked and gay.
I guess so.
Alright, guys, until next week, thank you so much. And we're going to keep them coming, because we enjoy this and it's a lot of fun.
We do.
We'll see you next week.
Bye, everyone.